The latest on everything surrounding stimulus. Our Elon Moy has been following all the developments. She's got the latest. Elon.
Melissa, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows called this morning for targeted relief after the president shut down the talks over a comprehensive deal yesterday.
We're still willing to be engaged, but I'm not optimistic for a comprehensive deal. I am optimistic that there's about 10 things that we could do on a piecemeal basis if the speaker is willing to put it before her members.
Now, the president highlighted 3 of those issues in a series of tweets last night. $25 billion in aid to the airlines, $135 billion to small businesses through the Payroll Protection Program, and $1,200 in stimulus checks to all Americans. So let's take a look at each of these issues one by one. On aid to the airlines, there actually is bipartisan support for this issue. Democrats brought a standalone bill up in the House already, but it was a last-minute political maneuver, and Republicans quickly blocked it. On the PPP program, the $135 billion is money that was left over in the program. Treasury just needs Congress to extend the deadline so that it can dole out the extra cash to small businesses. And on those stimulus checks, Democrats are already on board. In this case, it is Senate Republicans who have been wary of taking that extra step. Now, if all of this sounds familiar, it is because we have been through this territory before. Republicans and even some Democrats have been calling for weeks, if not months, for Congress to take up individual items or perhaps a smaller deal. In each case, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has resisted the call. So, guys, it is really unclear where lawmakers can go from here, if they go anywhere at all. Back over to you.
And as mixed the messages have been from Trump himself on stimulus, Elon, the messages from the White House and top aides have been mixed as well. We had Larry Kudlow on this morning saying that passing things piecemeal would be low probability, whereas Mark Meadows came on, I believe, in an interview in Fox and said that that's what they were aiming for.
Right. So there is a difference probably between what the president wants and what is likely to actually pass in Congress. So right now what we're hearing is the president walking away from the deal, but still having items that he wants to see get done. And it's items that all the things he is pointing to are bipartisan. Many of the things he's pointing to are bipartisan. So there is room for compromise, and that is exactly what Mnuchin and Pelosi had been talking about for the last several weeks, trying to find the areas in which they agree and trying to find common ground on the places where they don't agree. That is what negotiating is all about. Right now, we see both sides retreating to their corners.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.